Hello everyone, so we're going to be doing a battle between Bocchi the Rock and Rock is a Lady's Modesty today. So today I'm going to show you some of my favorite solos and riffs from both animes, and then we're going to discuss the characters, the themes, and most importantly the music. So to start out, we're going to look at my favorite solo from both of the series, starting with Bocchi the Rock, looking at Seishun Complex. And that's what I absolutely love about that solo, is it's very melodic, but then it has sections where it sort of pulls away and gets very chaotic. And it's not even all the fast licks that make the solo so awesome, it's the phrasing, like getting the right slides and the right vibratos that make it sound so awesome and really bring the notes to life.
ありがとうございます。
Now, my favorite solo in Rock is a Lady's Modesty is from episode 13. I'm going to put the name of the piece on the screen just because I don't want to say it wrong. Absolutely love that solo. For me, what I love with that solo is the whole thing is just wild. Like, it's just so chaotic, you know? We go from, like, chords. And then later we were playing into, like, tremolo picking. The whole thing is just wacky, you know? So let's first discuss the music in both animes. They are rock-based, but very different, and I think it comes down to the theme of the anime, with Bocchi is more of like a traditional rock band with a vocalist, whereas Rock is a Lady's Modesty is an instrumental group. But what I do love with Bocchi the Rock is they just do it so well. For example, If I Could Be a Constellation is just such a killer song. There's so many hooks scattered throughout that piece, and the bass and the drums are locked in so tight, like the starting melody. There's so many things like that scattered through the album, where there are these really good songs with all these little individual sections that just sound so awesome. Now for Rock is a Lady's Modesty, I love that they leaned into the instrumental band. It's something new, it's something fresh, something that we haven't seen before. And the pieces and the music reflect that. Because there is no singer, the pieces are like these longer stories and they're chaotic, and it sort of encompasses the characters to a degree. But I think overall with the music, the thing that I was most impressed with and most thankful for is the fact that they did feature songs from Japanese bands. Now next up, I'm going to show you my favorite riff from both animes, and we'll start with Rock is the Lady's Modesty, and without a doubt, it has to be Youth. Now to be honest, I love the entire song, but I think the riff in the bridge is my favorite. The riff is just so bouncy, and although it's not the longest section in the song, it just hits so hard when it comes in. And it's got, you know, all the massive sleeps between the intervals. It just sounds killer, man. Now for Bocchi the Rock, this was hard because, again, as I said, there's so many fantastic little riffs scattered throughout the whole thing. But I had to go with the chorus riff in Never Forget. I don't know, it's just awesome, man. It goes everywhere, and it's really catchy, that particular part where we're doing, like, the A arpeggio. Like, I feel like that alone just makes the chorus hit so much harder. Now next, to sort of discuss the difference of the animes from like a musical perspective, but what I really like is you need to sort of understand the characters that are in it to see the connection to the music. Like Bocchi being this sort of like loner character who's sort of socially anxious, but actually underneath it sort of has this big personality that they portray in different ways. It's cool, man. I think it's something maybe like not even just a lot of musicians, but a lot of people can relate to. You don't always want to show that side of yourself because, you know, especially like music, it's a very personal thing. But just seeing sort of Bocchi's growth and journey going through that, and the way it sort of even reflects in the songs and the playing, I think they do it so good in the anime. Now on to Rockers the Lady's Modesty. It's a little bit more out there. It's sort of like the opposite of Bocchi, where the main character has this massive personality that she's more so trying to hide from people. But I think overall where it hits the best is the musical references for me. Like sort of putting the band together, having the really snobby member, having the one who wants to help out, having the one who's like a bit of a beginner and they're trying to push them along. But yeah, I found Rockers the Lady's Modesty absolutely hilarious. Like when they're battling out on stage against each other, you know. There's some questionable scenes that pop up. And at the end of performances, even if they kill it, they like abuse each other. I think it's hilarious, to be honest. Okay, and next up, I'll tell you my favorite song from both. For Bocchi the Rock, surprisingly, is gonna be Flashbacker. So yeah, just a beautiful song, beautiful melodies, beautiful chords. Now for Rockers and Ladies Modesty, my favorite by far would have to be Youth. It's just awesome, man. There's like pop punk sections. There's a breakdown with jazz chords. There's a section that has like this Phrygian mode thing. So again, shout out to the original creators of that song and for Rockers Ladies Modesty for highlighting them. Alright guys, so my final verdict. I'm gonna have to say, I think I like Bocchi a little bit more as an overall art piece. When I take into account the character developments, the music, the art style, I really enjoyed watching Bocchi the Rock. But it was very close behind Rockers Ladies Modesty. If I wanted to just have like a fun time, I thought Rockers Ladies Modesty is probably like a funner time. Anyway guys, thank you so much. I will see you all in the next video and have a good one guys. I really enjoyed this. Have a good one.